welcome to Gift Wrapping by Elaine. I've been asked how I wrap a mug, so I'm going to show you. This idea is also the way I would wrap, you know, a candle in a jar, exactly the same technique that we do with the mug. So I like to use tissue paper because I think you get a better effect. I've got 3 different coloured pieces here. I've got a silver, a pale pink and a darker pink. In England, all our tissue paper comes in packets and it's in rectangles. You don't want a rectangle, you want a square. So I've squared all these off and I've just layered them one on top of the other. But you can see I've not stacked them all neatly on top of each other. I've angled them a little bit because you just get a more interesting effect when you've finished. So 3 sheets of tissue. I mean, you could do all 3 sheets the same colour. You know, it's entirely up to you. This is just the way I do it. So I've got 3 sheets of tissue. I take my mug or my candle and put it roughly, if you look at the bottom sheet, roughly in the middle, okay? Then, before you start, you want to have a little piece of curling ribbon ready cut, okay? Put your mug in the middle and then take 2 opposite ends and bring them up and just feel for the centre of the mug and keep your hand there. And all you're going to do is take this front edge, just bring the tissue in towards the middle. Can you see what I'm doing? Just pleating it. Don't pull it too hard because you will rip it. I've done it myself. So just bring it in bit by bit. Bit tricky here because we've got the handle, but the same technique, just bring it in. And then when you've done that half, go back to the start and get all the front pieces and pull it up and towards the middle of your mug. Just a little bit at a time. Don't do great big pleats, just bring it in a little bit at a time. And then, don't let go, get your curling ribbon. I cut a long length because then I can wrap it round a couple of times and pull it tight. And it's a lot easier than dealing with a short piece and just going round once. So pull it quite tight, but again, don't strangle it and rip your tissue paper. And then you just do an ordinary knot, double knot, and trim it off. Now, it's entirely up to you whether you leave it at that or you put a little bow on. So I've got a little bit of gingham ribbon here, which I'm going to turn around and show you anytime now. Little bow. And then you can have fun just playing about with these tissue pieces, and you can just twist and turn them. You can have them all coming down, or you can have them all going up, or you might have one side down and one side up. It's entirely up to you, but you can just fiddle them round. And I just think that that is a really pretty way to wrap a mug.